What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is erinbies. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out. Now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. If you are brand new, what is up? Thank you for being here. And we hope you stick around a while. If you've been here since the beginning or somewhere within the journey, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate every comment, every like, every time somebody subscribes. Thank you. By the way, double check because 35% of you have not subscribed and when you're watching. And I'm sure some of that is Optavia people. Hello. I know you guys watch. Appreciate you being here. Feel free to spread this video to your team. That would be really cool for me, for us, for the anti-MLM movement. Probably not so much for you. Anyways. If you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media handles. Super active on Instagram, and then I have some fun on TikTok as well. So follow me. That would be cool. And let's talk about today's video. I know you saw the thumbnail. We have another Optavia video, and it's giving, it works host to post. Yeah, you guys know how I've talked about this, and lots of other creators have also talked about it. And you have somebody that is trying to tap into a new market, trying to tap into somebody's friends, followers, family members, etc. And they ask them to put a post up for them. And then that distributor goes in and like works the post. And what I mean by that is they look at who's liking, who's commenting, who's asking questions, and they reach out, send the friend request, and they're using it as a way to expand their network. It's really slimy, in my opinion. And that's what this is giving. So it's a short video. This is probably gonna be a little bit shorter of a video that I've been putting out recently, but I think that it's really important because you guys are gonna see posts like this. And I wanna make sure that the information is out there so that when you come across posts like this, you know what it is, or you see it on a friend's page or a family member's page or whatever. We just wanna make sure that everybody has the information they need to not join an MLM. So let's watch it together, shall we?
Absolutely. This has been a game changer in our business. It really has. And like Dan said, I mean, I don't have to kind of go through any of the background because, Dan already shared it and everyone does it a little bit differently, but just going to share how we have implemented this. But I will say that in January, I brought on 15 new clients and 7 of them were from client way day posts. So this absolutely works. So I'm going to share.
So you did it for 1 month and now you're like, I've got to get the whole team because it's a quick way to boost volume. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ugh.
Share my screen so you guys can see this. All right. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. So.
Yeah. And they're calling it client way day posts. The really gross part about this, I'm going to talk about it before we start watching this. I should have talked about it a second ago, but we're going to talk about it now, is that they're presenting this to these clients, to these people that are buying Optavia processed food programs, that type of thing. They're presenting this as a way to, as accountability. I guess that's the best way to say that. That's how they're presenting this. Like it is something that's actually going to help the client. It's really just about introducing their friends and family to Optavia, but they're saying everything except that, as we'll see here in just a second.
Client way day posts. What is a client way day post? We're just going to start right here. This is a health journey update that a client posts on their personal Facebook and tags you as their coach. Okay. What this accomplishes.
I just would like to say, I did not cut this out like this. This is them. This is how they uploaded it. And it's cutting out like 1/8 of the video. But these are like 7 ways that they are talking about is supposed to benefit. Well, one of these 7 ways is talking about accountability for the client. The rest are really about helping the coach, but she's going to go through them Check this out.
A lot of things. One of them, it validates you even more because you're getting tagged and celebrated as their coach for helping them lose weight.
It validates you even more. It validates you. That weird. That's weird.
It gives you the opportunity to fish in other people's ponds for their.
Who talks like that? The opportunity to fish in other people's ponds for their friends and family to get healthy, first of all. Healthy with Optavia? I don't think those two are related. I think that this company in particular and the tactics used by their reps, in my opinion, walks people down the path. Trigger warning, I'm going to talk about eating disorders. Walks people down the path of disordered eating or full on eating disorders. And if you are disorderly eating, that sounds weird. But anyways, if that's the case, or you have a full on eating disorder, I don't think that you can necessarily say that you're healthy. It's kind of like somebody saying, no, I'm not going to use that example. We're going to keep it going. But I don't understand how they're presenting this as being healthy when the 5-in-1 plan, you're eating 800 to 1,000 calories a day. That's not healthy. That's restrictive. That's dangerous. And this creates eating disorders and disordered eating in people, as we have heard from people that have been in Optavia. So interesting that she's wording it this way.
Friends and family to get healthy. It makes your client more receptive to becoming a coach by seeing the response that they get and by you showing them the amount of money they could make for signing up their friends under them. It allows the client to start building their own journey on their page. So if they do become a coach, their before and after story will do so much better and they'll already be somewhat validated. It encourages
a lot of emphasis on validation. Isn't that interesting to you guys? Why the emphasis on validation? Is that like one of their terms that they use, like integrity? You're not in integrity if you're not on plan, or however they word that. Or their sphere of influence. They like to use that phrase too. Your sphere of influence. And to me, that's like your echo chamber within a bubble. That's what that seems like to me.
Encourages them to stay on track, adds that extra accountability. It broadens your business into different states and taps into everyone else's influence. And it makes it easier to get the clients you sign up off their post to do a client way day post themselves. Okay.
And who benefits on all of that? Oh, you do as the coach that's trying to get the clients to do it. You benefit, but you're not presenting it in that way. You're presenting it like it's accountability for that customer. You're presenting it in a way like this is really to help you, but the majority of the reasons why you want them to do it is so that you can make more money off of them. Like just say that. Ugh.
Now, what's in it for them? So a couple things: money in their account just for posting. Some people do a little bit more money if the client does like a side-by-side photo, but you don't have to. Money per friend that you sign up. So for every referral, they're also getting some money for that. And money off each weekly or monthly way day post after the original. And again, this is.
Okay, so I had questions about this. So I reached out to somebody that used to be in Optavia and I asked the question. I sent the slide and I said, hey, what does this even mean? Is this something that is coming out of the coach's pocket? Is this something that, do they have like free product credits that they can pass on to customers? What does any of this mean? And this person said, actually, this is my question. This is how I worded it. Are they paying people cash for this, or is this some kind of credit in their Optavia back office? This person responded and said, it depends. It's usually a wellness credit that the coach pays onto their account that goes to their order. I've heard coaches giving Amazon gift cards as well. Mostly it's a wellness credit in their back office. So to me, that sounds like something that that coach goes in and says, here's a $25 credit, kind of like a gift, like gift cards or gift certificates, those types of things digitally. So yeah, it comes out of the coach's pocket. And this person did confirm it. No, it comes out of the coach's pocket. They can go into their back office and gift wellness credits to clients. So it's a way for Optavia to get more money out of their coaches when they're really not making a whole lot of money, the majority of them. And yikes. They get, and the other question that I asked was, and this is coming soon here in the slides, but the way that they worded it made me question if they're getting all of their food shipments in one or if they break it up. And we'll get to that in a second.
Is optional. You don't have to do that, but just another way to get them to continue sharing. So when to ask a client to do a way day post? For us, we do it on the day 8 call. So this call has always been there, to wrap up the first week, give them some tips moving into week 2 and expectations for client support moving forward. But now we also introduce the client way day post. And like Dan said, the day 8 call isn't the only place to use a way day post. It's a good place to start. However, it can and should be brought up multiple times, celebration calls, coach explores, and just throughout their entire journey as they continue to experience wins. So how to ask a client to do a way day post. This is how we do it on the day 8 call. So we go through all of those other things I just mentioned, but here's how we insert it in. I say, let's talk about your next order for a minute. There's going to be an email coming within the next week or so that says your order is going to process in 7 days. I'm going to get that email as well. So when I get that, I'll send you some instructions on how to customize your order and make sure you have the right amount of boxes to get you through your next month.
Okay. Hold on a second. This to me sounds, when I first watched this, it sounded to me like they were getting multiple orders in 1 month. And so, anyways, I asked the question yet again, and then I was told they get all of their boxes for a month, and Optavia sends them an email 7 days and 4 days before they ship it to remind them to change their order if they want to. This is if the client is a premier member, which is their auto ship program. So yes, they ship like every 3 to 3.5 weeks, which I guess I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, it seems like these customers would be charged twice within a month. So like let's say on the first of the month, which they want, according to Gina, they want their orders placed by the 10th. And then 3 weeks later, 3.5 weeks later. So they're paying double, and it's already expensive. We know the cost of this. So I don't know. I find that really interesting. I'm glad that I was able to confirm it. Also want to say that this person also said, anytime you see a coach giving a health scholarship, it's basically some money off the client's first month to get them started, and it comes out of the coach's pocket. First of all, a scholarship for Optavia. Gross. If you guys see that, feel free to screenshot it and tag me or send it to me or whatever, because I want to see it. That's very interesting. It comes out of the coach's pocket. It's encouraged at the end of the month to hit rank. Uplines will even offer money to their downlines clients to help them hit rank. So what I'm hearing you say is Optavia also does rank buying? That's so fascinating to me. Wow.
Also, if you're interested in getting some money off that next order, we do have something called a client way day post. This is something that's going to give you some great accountability in your health journey and inspire some family and friends as well. So what this is a quick update on your personal Facebook. For example, I'm down 5 pounds in 1 week on this incredible program.
5 pounds in 1 week, because that's sustainable and safe.
Thank you so much to Allie, my health coach, for introducing me to it. Super simple, doesn't even need to include a picture, although it absolutely can. But just for making the post, I'm going to give you some money off your next order. And then if anyone becomes a client off of that, I'm going to give you some more money as a thank you for the referral. So would you be interested in doing that? Doing a post, getting some money off your next order. So if they say yes, I say awesome. So when we get off the phone, I'm going to send you a quick video with some examples of what that post looks like and also the exact words to just copy and paste. If they say they're not quite ready for that yet.
Wait a second. So if they're supposed to copy and paste and she's coaching them to save 5 pounds, does that mean that people are saying that they lost 5 pounds in a week if they didn't? I could be reading into it. I'm not really sure, but I think that's interesting if that's the case.
I just say, okay, well, look, that's totally fine. But letting you know that the accountability factor with something like this is huge. There's actually a 65% better chance that you get to your goal weight by making a weigh day post publicly. But if you're not ready for that right now, I'd encourage you to at least go into the client group and give an update in there. That's a safe space. Those are all clients and coaches in there.
Imagine being in an MLM, a health and wellness MLM like this, and trying to get your customers to put up a post to market to their friends and family, and then trying to disguise it as, hey, this is accountability for you. This is to make sure that you are successful. If that's not deceptive, I don't know what is.
So at least we're still, getting them to post and getting comfortable in the client support group. Right after the call, send them this message. Here's a quick video that gives examples on what the accountability post looks like. And then I have this video, I don't know where I found it, but it kind of just goes through examples of what it looks like. And then I also say, copy and paste these words. I'm down 5 pounds in 1 week on this incredible program. Thank you so much to Allie, my health coach, for introducing me to it. Feel free to add some of your awesome non-scale victories as well.
Copy and paste these words. I'm down 5 pounds in 1 week. So she's telling people, it appears, to just say that. Are you changing it if people haven't lost that? And also the little comment at the end of this about share your non-scale victories as well. You can't tell me that people in this company, in my opinion, actually care about non-scale victories. When they say things like, when you're in fat burn, your business is on fire, or the success of your business is dependent on the size of your waistline, let alone the number on the scale and the sheer obsession with getting to be the smallest you could possibly be in Optavia. Absolutely wild.
Right after they post, I send them this message. For anyone who comments asking what program you're doing, reply to the comment with, I'll get my coach Allie with you. She'd be happy to share the details. For anyone who messages you privately asking what you're doing, respond with, I'm working with a health coach. I'd be happy to get the 3 of us in a group thread together so she can get you the info. So I want to make sure that that client knows exactly what to say so they don't just right away reply to the comment saying, oh, it's called Optavia.
Now, why would you not want them to say, oh, it's Optavia? You know why? Because I bet if people were to search Optavia, I bet anti-MLM videos and content would come up. So they want to control the narrative. They want to control the information that people have access to. And why? You know why. Oh, Allie.
So I want to give them that exact direction on what to say and to tag me in that post. Working the post. So we want to do this just.
Remember at the beginning when I talked about working the post? A little bit at a time, like, love the comments, reply to the comments, send a message to the comments and likes, add them to a friend. So they have turned this accountability post, they have turned it into a working post, but they're not telling the client that. They're not telling the customer that. They just think that they're being supportive. This is so deceptive.
A little bit at a time so we can kind of keep bumping it back into the news feed. So the general sequence of what this looks like or love the comments, reply to the comments, send a message to the comments and likes, and then add them as a friend. So liking and loving the comments is pretty straightforward. So let's go to what replying to the comments looks like. If it's just an encouraging comment, like just someone saying, hey, great job, you look awesome, or, this is, congratulations, whatever. We just say, yes, she's been doing so great. I'm so proud of her. She's already on her way to a better, healthier life. Now, don't say the same thing to everyone, but kind of switch it up. But that's the general gist of
Oh
it.
my God.
Comments asking what the client.
Or I don't know, maybe you could be authentic and you could say, you could leave genuine comments instead of saying, hey, this is the script that you use, this is how you want to respond. Oh my God.
Is doing. Remember, we're having the client reply to the comment. I'll get my coach Allie with you. She'd be happy to share the details. Now, if your client is slacking a little bit and not commenting back and tagging you in those comments, just go.
If your client is slacking, I'm sorry, your client does not work for you. Your client does not work for you. If they're slacking, well, I thought this was an accountability post. Now all of a sudden this client has to work. Isn't that interesting how that happens?
Work the comments yourself and say, hey, I'd be happy to explain it to you. I'll send you a message. Okay.
Wow.
Then sending a message to the comments and likes. So the comments that were just encouraging comments, and then as well as the likes, I send them a message that says, hey, Lisa, I'm Allie, Cassie's health coach. Just wanted to say thank you for the love on her weight loss post yesterday. She's doing awesome, and I know she appreciates the support. Hope you have a great night. Okay, so just something like that. And then the comments after.
See, but like the fact that you're going to have your client put this post up, and then you're going to work the post, and you're going to send these messages to people that are friends with your client, as you refer to them, and then you're going to overstep and message them because they liked the post from their friend, assuming that they are interested in what you have to offer, if you will. And you don't think that that's intrusive? And then to package it like, hey, I just thank you so much for supporting your friend or family. They're doing amazing. You're packaging it like it's a gratitude type message. And the only reason that you are messaging them, the only reason that you are working the post is so you can get more clients. It's sending happy birthday messages and then saying, hey, today for your birthday, for your special day, I have a $20 off coupon, whatever you want on my website. That's what this is giving, and I don't like it. It's deceptive. It's manipulative. It's gross. And also, it's Optavia. Ugh.
Asking what the client's doing. When I go into Messenger, you just, same way you respond to people who reach out to you about programs. So just taking it to that next level and getting them on a call. And then you'll want to send them a friend request. So with these messages, some people might come back asking what the program is.
So you're just going to send the message and send friend requests. I cannot, you guys.
Others might just like or love the message, but this starts building the relationship. The ones who accept your friend request will start seeing your posts, and you'll also want to add them to your hundreds list so you can continue connecting with them.
Oh my God.
So other ways to work the post. Comment your before and after picture and a short story about what the program has done for you, and that will bump that post. You can comment other before and after stories one at a time, not just a whole bunch of them at once, but like as you go on every couple days or whatever. If it's a really like there's a lot of engagement on there, then that's a great way to keep bumping it up. And so commenting other before and after stories one at.
Please tag me in these posts if you see them. Also, I'm going to speak for my bestie, JJ. You guys know Julie Joe. If you're not following her, if you're not subscribed to her channel, what are you doing? Tag her too. Tag us. Oh, and DC. Tag DC in them. We want, I'm going to speak for all of us. We want to see them. We want to see these posts.
At a time to help validate the program and also, like I said, bump it back into people's news feeds. So before you sign up a referral, this is really, really important. Go back to your client and say in a video or voice message, is just an example, but I say, all right, so I just got off the phone with your friend Jenny and she's ready to sign up. Let's chat for a few minutes tonight about what coaching her together would look like. Are you available at 4:30 or 5:30 p.m.? So
this is so gross. First of all, I don't know if you've watched Julie Joe's latest video on Optavia. If not, you should. And the reason that I'm saying that is because she covered Gina Eccles, who is in Optavia. And one of the last videos that I did, not the Scentsy video, the one before that. And Gina in that video says something along the lines of, she does something like this. And she says, listen, your friend wants to sign up. I don't have time to coach them. You know, why don't you do it and make some money off of your friend? That's how she presents that. According to her, this is that same thing. So let's look at the big picture here. So her client, Allie's client, she says, hey, you can do this style post. She uses the script and is pitching it as accountability. So this client is like, oh, okay, sure. And then they get the post up using the words that they're coached to do. And then now they have to do all this work in the comments. And she's like, wait, I thought this was for, or they, he, she, they are thinking that it's for accountability. Now all of a sudden they have to like tag their coach and all of the comments from their friends and family and start like working. And then maybe a friend signs up and then she gets this message in a voice message or a video. It's like, listen, I talked to your friend, you know, they're ready to sign up. We really should talk about this because you could make money off of your friends and your family. I thought it was about accountability. Oh, it's not. It's really about planting the seed to recruit. That's really what this is about, right? Yeah. So just say that maybe.
this is really huge because this can bring on some new coaches for you. And they can kind of, it's like you'll do a little mini coach explore essentially on that call, or if you make it a Zoom. But you can share how awesome it would be to be a part of their, you know, their friend's journey, what the income would look like, and what, and that their friend will be asking them all the questions anyways. So they might as well get paid for it. So this is a really great way to bring on new coaches as they'll already have their first client, or if anything, a great way to heavily drip coaching right from the get-go. So this has been huge for us. You never just want to go right into signing them up, you know, as a referral. Really go back to that client and have and chat with them a little bit about what that would look like. Final thought, lead the first few day 8 calls with your new coaches so this entire process gets duplicated. This has been huge because, you know, brand new coaches, like, you know, even if they have, you know, a script and they know what to say, a lot of them may not feel confident introducing that way day post. So it's really important for you to come in and at least with their first couple clients, be able to kind of model what that looks like. And then that will make it more likely that that actually gets duplicated.
So that's how they're doing that. Deceptive, manipulative. Did I say deceptive? Yeah, I already did. Anyways, if it's really just about recruiting, just say that. If you're just asking them to put the post up so that you can tap into their friends and their following, and then pitch them to become a coach and join when they maybe had no intentions of doing that, just say that. Stop being so deceptive. This is so foul. Anyways, that's today's video. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you loved it, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, helps me get the word out. Drop your commentary. I know you guys already have like amazing comments. You guys always do. And guys, don't join an MLM. Also, Optavia sucks, in my opinion. I don't do it. Don't do it. You are going to join something like this, and then it's going to be 10 times harder to repair. I always say this: work with a dietitian if you have access to one, work with a personal trainer if you have access to one, work whatever your health and wellness goals are slowly over time. Anything that is a quick dramatic change is not, it's not going to, uh, you're not going to be able to sustain it, and then you're going to be several steps like behind, and it's not worth it. You guys, do things the right way, work with professionals, don't join an MLM, because the second you get off these MLM products, especially something like Optavia, and you start gaining weight again because you were so restrictive, that's how they suck people back in. And it's fascinating to me because on all their disclaimers they say, you're not supposed to be on the 5-in-1 for more than 12 weeks. Then why do the coaches constantly yo-yo back and forth? It's ridiculous. Anyways, thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.